Obliging. Thank you.
Lovely.
Yes.
Wait, please. I am seeking a relief, my lord, in furtherance of your lordship's judgment, my lord.
Let me tell you, Lordship, I appeared for the B.Ed candidates. We are also in the process of filing an application.
The fifth
In
bite of
fact-
the cherry. You have dismissed
in fact,
5 so far.
Lord,
Each
in-
state.
In the
Let us
Supreme
hear,
Court, we don't argue like this, Lord. Number one.
You do.
Number two, sorry,
Mr.
that's
Patolia,
what you do. Yes, yes,
let us hear
yes,
Mr. Solicitor,
yes,
and hear you and then.
yes. But just one point I want to make. So far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, in Bihar also this issue arose. And Bihar High Court has passed a judgment on 6 December 23, saying that B.Ed is not eligible. And about 20,000 people are going to lose their jobs. That SLP is in the process of being filed. One has been filed.
My lord, I have no problem with your lordship's judgment.
You think that whether it's
Prospective or retrospective, that's
Correct,
all.
correct.
And my lord, if it is not prospective, only a minute, if it is not prospective, lakhs of people are
If
affected.
you want us to
you would not like to that.
clarify, those who have already got appointment,
They need not, they will not
their,
be, yes.
appointment will stand
My lord,
protected.
page six,
Correct.
my
That's
lord,
all.
page 61, my lord,
Not
page
selection, appointment.
Yes,
appointment. Yes, my lord, appointment.
correct.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Actual
My
appointment.
lord, this is page 61.
Appointment.
My lords have envisaged this, my lord, contingency. My lord, page 61, your lordships were pleased to say,
Then why are you in trouble still?
no, this is for Rajasthan, my lord, I am Madhya Pradesh. I was not a party before your lordship, my lord.
So this would cover all the states.
Yes,
Yes,
my lord,
yes.
that it will be prospective in operation. That's all.
Yes,
Having
yes,
made
yes.
the above determination, we all the same are also of the considered opinion that state of Rajasthan before your lordship.
Because till then it was a law. They
Yes,
should have followed it. That's
and,
what you're saying.
and we followed it, my lord, because that was the law. That's all.
Have heard learned counsel appearing for the parties in MA number 4303 of 2024.
You're opposed.
We are opposing this.
But those who are appointed, you want to.
Your lordships. One.
You are the only
Now
one.
I'll get. We'll all get. All get if
But-
these people are
Why
He is
don't-
better
who is
qualified than you.
who is ineligible. Who is ineligible? Your lordships. I remember very clearly Justice Dulia saying last time that we are looking at the interests of the children. It's not about each of us having a 19(1)G right fighting against each other. It's not a service
Diploma
matter.
holder, these are all
So,
B.Ed people.
I'm sorry. I was told that this is not the practice of the court. So let's just
I-
proceed. Now it's my turn.
I want no practice.
Now, yeah, Mr. Patolia knows apparently.
I know. I was in council also. I know both. I know everything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Subject to hearing, Mr. Saratara. You want to confine this protection to those candidates who have been appointed.
Correct, correct, my lord. Correct.
That's all.
Subject to.
What my final is, here's what I asked.
My lords, can we make a submission on that after my learned
No,
friend
you,
has
you go
finished?
ahead. You start. You
My
start.
lords, there is one aspect that I would request my lords to consider. This was a central government notification under the NCTE Act of 2018. On 25th of November 2021, Rajasthan High Court struck it down. It was quashed. Once a central government notification stood quashed, which applied to states across the country, it stood quashed for everyone. When the matter was carried to my lords,
Have
yes,
difficulty
my
on
lords, I just,
this proposition.
my lords, I can satisfy you on that
The
because
past, there have been many judgments where.
no, my lords, I will be able to satisfy my lords on this aspect because the once is a central legislation and it has a uniform application, then once it is struck down, it's struck down across board. I'll be able to satisfy that. Then, my lords, when the matter was carried to this court, my lord said, did not stay the judgment of the High Court, but said subject to the outcome. Eventually, my lords upheld the quashing of that particular NCTE notification. Now, so far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned, there are two dates which are very important. My lords, this was quashed on 25th November 2021. Now, the notification that was issued by the Madhya Pradesh government for the purpose of holding the examination was in 2022, when the notification already stood quashed. The writ petition in Madhya Pradesh High
I
Court
don't know.
came
He's
to
in
fight.
Rajasthan,
My
ma'am.
lords,
He's not confirmed.
my lords,
We're all Madhya Pradesh. We're all Madhya Pradesh.
now, please
I
have
don't
it
have any
as a courtesy to us also. We may not have the
1 minute.
parallel this thing on the other
So
side.
on Madhya
Now,
Pradesh, is
so my
there
lords,
any-
there's one more submission which is very important.
as regards Madhya Pradesh, is there
Yes.
any application?
This
My
is
lords,
the application.
This is the application.
This
That's
application
our
is Madhya Pradesh.
application, my lord,
Now,
not.
my lords, please appreciate one thing, and this must be pointed out.
I don't think
by
he has
Lord's
any
judgment.
application.
Mr. Mehta, for a minute.
I have an application, Lord, if
1
he
minute.
may address
My
that,
lords,
Lord. I have an
11
application. yes.
August
I will address it.
2023, my lords finally upheld the Rajasthan High Court. The appointments in Madhya Pradesh carried on even after my lord's judgment. Now, I do not think there is any justification once my lords had quashed, and today to turn up and say, we have given appointment to 11,000.
Appointments which are after the judgment will go.
Correct.
My lords, Rajasthan High Court judgment. Rajasthan High Court
Correct.
judgment. I will make good that law.
No,
I
our
will make
judgment,
good.
our.
My lords, please appreciate. Please appreciate.
Prior to this.
My lords, can I,
There is one problem.
please, my lords.
We are with you as far as diploma is a qualification, B.Ed is not a qualification.
Please, my lords.
But this is a huge problem.
It's a lakhs of.
There's so much of unemployment in this country. After somebody has got a job.
May I respond
Don't,
to that?
my lord,
My lords, let
and
me
we don't
respond
have-
to that. Let me
and-
respond.
11,000 of us don't have jobs.
My lords,
No, we won't. It's gone.
That as only thing is the quality of your training.
But these people
my
have,
lords, I want to answer
these
this.
people have done the course also. No?
They are not properly trained.
Yes, they don't have the course.
Now we'll ask them. The bridge.
That's
My
for the
lords,
next
may I
week.
answer
Next week.
just on both of the aspects, please? Number one, so far as the unemployment aspect is concerned. My lords, it's like one shoe or the other, because we are also as many numbers who are today qualified, who are eligible, who were entitled to these particular jobs and have been kept out. So if we talk about 11,000 coming out, there is equally 11,000, those numbers will get an employment. So it is not a case of non-suiting one or, giving away those employments won't be there, but there are people who are waiting. Number two, my lord said that we will get the jobs now. We will not. And may I explain why it will not happen? My lords, these were qualifications and jobs for a particular year. We have not been allowed into this. As we go forward, there are other batches which are ready. So therefore, the zone of consideration of the eligible candidate increases far more. So those of us who will go out now from DLED will now go into a competition with large more. But so far as B.Ed is concerned, my lords, we can come only in that primary school, only. B.Ed has opportunities widely, much larger. So my lords, while we get deprived of these jobs and they have many other opportunities, and particularly in light of the judgment, and I would say at least from 2021, when my lords, that paragraph at page number 61, let me put that in a perspective how my lords had put it. My lord said that until there was a determination by Rajasthan High Court, because what happened when the notification came from NCT, Rajasthan High Court did not, Rajasthan State did not follow the notification. It non-suited the BEd and said only DLED can
Follow.
appear. My lords, what happened then? What happened then is the High Court and my lords have observed categorically, state could not have done it by itself because there is an NCTE notification
Then the High Court
which
was
is
right.
binding on the state. So state by itself could not have removed the BEd candidates till such time as the court quashed it. And that is right, my lords. That's absolutely correct. Today, what happens is that NCTE notification stood quashed on 25th of November 2021. That was a central notification. Once it stood quashed on 25th November 2021, exams held in advertisements issued thereafter, where BEd were allowed to participate and given an employment, my lords, in my respectful submission, were completely unqualified. It couldn't have been done. But what I request my lords to consider is this, that the state so brazenly, notwithstanding the fact that they were aware proceedings by my lords dismissing such applications from different states. Out of that, two
So, West Bengal.
petitions and one application in Arnab Ghosh, all three of them had prayer for prospective overruling.
Yes.
Press relief, and my lords dismissed those. I submit that once my lords have already
Their
taken
appointments
a
were not made,
My lords,
wanted to be appointed.
courtesy for my learned colleague on the other side. Yes, yes, the compilation and the overruling. Here, my lords.
What stage were they?
Lord, only one interjection with your lordship's permission. Your lordships would see the quash notification said
I haven't finished.
that, only a minute.
We haven't yet
Only a
finished. You
minute.
can take your time. Once
You know
we are
what
done
I'm
with
going
this.
to
My
say.
lords have asked us.
Only a
for
minute,
some-
my lord. My lord, the quash notification says two qualifications permissible, diploma and BEd. They means I don't know who are ABCD, but diploma holders also participated. They could not make it, they were not successful. Thereafter,
May
your
I-
lordships were pleased to, my lord, say that BEd part is not legal.
My lords, as of today, there is no, my lords, that's the
So they
compilation.
participated, did not
My lords, first of
succeed,
all, let
and
me
now they
show
want
you-
to oust.
And one line
My
with
lords,
your
can
lordship's
I
permission.
show you?
Every state has its own rules.
I tell you what is. Whatever,
DLED.
whatever name it's called, there is this TET also. So the figures show that's quite a, many of the BEd qualified in proportion are the ones who are qualified in TET than them. I don't know how it is happening.
Yes.
Or even if it is not happening, then many of the BEd qualified have qualified TET, diplomas have not.
So
So they have gone and you have gotten. That is how.
They are overqualified, my lord, maybe.
Not overqualified. No.
They're not
You are
qualified.
not qualified.
No training at all.
I'm sorry.
You are not overqualified.
6 months training.
You are not qualified. Not qualified at all. They are qualified.
Yeah.
But when you are made qualified, both of you had to undergo this test called TET. Some of you qualified, they did not, so you got it. That's all.
So
Yes,
that.
My lords, in our case, we are qualified.
TET was a
and we are
pre-qualification for
We
application.
are TET and we are
TET
DLED, my
was a
lords. We are all
pre-qualification for
qualified.
application.
Now, my lords, let me show you the
Which
bunch of orders.
application are we?
My lords, we are under.
Your lordship, see page para 30
My lords, can I show those
of the,
orders?
only a minute. Page
Prospective
38.
overruling has been rejected.
Page 38, my lord.
Perspective of the matter which we are hearing.
My lords,
First, let us hear her.
Yes, my lords, can I just show the prospective overruling having been already rejected by
My application,
with
I
express
argue, my lord.
prayers?
This is
My
not-
lords, I have handed this compilation of orders which have been passed by my lords.
MA number 4303 of.
Yes, my lords, that's the one, which is,
This
Yes.
pertains to
So
which.
that is state of Madhya Pradesh application
Okay.
filed by me, only saying, my lord, that there is, please apply this prospectively. Lord, if your lordship,
my lords, can I,
Madhya Pradesh government, I have moved an application for Madhya Pradesh government, saying that those who have been appointed prior to your lordship's judgment may not be affected by the judgment and therefore apply the judgment prospectively. My lord, your lordship's judgment at para 30.
can I
I'll
finish
just-
that part? Can I
only
finish
a
on the
There's
prospective?
only a minute has been
Just one
hijacked into.
minute.
Let us see what he wants actually.
My lord, your lordships were pleased to record this. My lord, para 30 of the judgment, the sequence of events which are now well established by the documents which were placed before Rajasthan High Court and before this court make it clear that the decision to include B.Ed as a qualification was apparently triggered by a letter of Commissioner KVS, who made a requested that since the primary classes of central schools sufficient number of trained diploma holders are not available, they may be permitted to appoint B.Ed.
Yes.
So they are in demand, they'll get the job, my lord. What
That's
they are
in-
now
that's in
doing is,
Rajasthan. We are
and
Madhya
that's
Pradesh.
where, my lord,
No,
the
no, it
difficulty.
depends from state to state.
Yes.
In Rajasthan, there are too many.
So, my lord, there are just one, there are 5 other states
Lord,
where we are in the process of
I'm
making.
Not even a
Only-
party,
only-
my lords. At
my lord,
least hear us.
The central agency, my lord, KVS. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. We are,
To Madhya Pradesh.
my lord, no, no, my lord. KVS has given, my lord, as it appears, right to NCT for all states. That this is the problem, therefore include B.Ed. Be that as it may, my lord, it's 2 years down the line. They must have changed their position, my lord. They must have taken loans. They have taken loans. They would not get any benefit. They are qualified. They will not be appointed.
The prima facie view that those were appointed before the judgment was ratified
Yes.
ought to be, their employment ought to be retained.
Unless, unless they were protected by a high court's order which said subject to outcome of what happens here. Unless, because otherwise, let me just,
Prevent the
let me
court
just,
from giving prospectivity.
Mr. Mehta will run this court now. I mean, every time I say open my mouth, he has to interrupt.
My lord, I do not know, my lord. I sometimes
I can't
wonder
hear anything. He's
whether
going
he is inherently rude force, my lord.
from you.
He seems to have undergone some special
May I just submit one thing? There is already a writ petition
Learning from.
wherein we had sought
We haven't asked you.
I'm sorry.
my.
I'm not,
We are only examining.
we'll just,
Madhya Pradesh situation.
we are just reacting on the Madhya Pradesh question.
Madhya Pradesh.
Yes. Yes, there was, which has not been placed by them, which is not referred to in the advertisements either. So we have copies of it.
My lords, it's in that compilation,
No, it's not.
7.
We are giving it
Let
separately.
them file
Your
a
lordship
reply, my
will
lord.
say-
Then let them file a reply. Proper reply, my lord. We can't, my lord.
No, they should have placed it, is all I'm saying. They should have placed it. It's the
Do
state
not
of,
know, my lord, who
it's
is
the
Mr.
government of
Gopal
Madhya Pradesh
Shankar
who has
and
appeared through,
who is
through Assistant Solicitor General and Government Advocate. Now, if I may just read this and please note a few dates. This is very relevant. The Rajasthan High Court's judgment is dated 25th November 2021. So with effect from 25th November 2021, following the Kusum Ingots principle, which is well laid out, once a central notification is struck down, it stands struck down for everywhere in the country. There's no exception to it. Yes, but I'm just telling your lordship 25th November 2021. Now just see that they are represented, Government Advocate, Assistant Solicitor General, they're all represented. Challenge here, this is the fourth para, is to the virus of the eligibility condition for direct recruitment for the post of primary teacher to the extent it prescribes B.Ed degree to be one of the essential qualifications and the notification of similar nature. Yes, writ petitions are pending. Now they have told the court, and that is in the compilation handed up, it's the last order. They have told the court there that our applications are pending here. They have to be taken up.
We cannot pass any order.
That is exactly it.
The
Now,
player relief claimed in the application is
yes,
that our judgment should be prospective, held to be prospective.
yes,
If we hold so,
yes.
then let each
So,
petition be.
so allow me to make
Correct.
a submission on
Can't
that.
have any objection.
On that, if you have already rejected this prayer, you have already rejected this prayer 4 times.
Let me consider.
My lords, this or
Facts of this case.
Yes.
this is the fact are that the same notification, the your 2018 NCT notification and the 2 advertisements pursuant thereto are challenged in this. Now, when this came up for the first time, it came up after the Rajasthan High Court judgment, which quashed the NCT notification. So the primary argument that your lordships are being faced with is this: what is the effect of the Rajasthan High Court judgment on all the other states? Which Rajasthan High Court judgment, to the extent that it quashed the NCT notification, has been sustained by this court. So the Rajasthan High Court judgment, which emerges here, is dated 25th November 2021. Now that struck down a central notification. Therefore, it's binding everywhere, which is why when the matter was taken up, Devesh's matter was taken up by your lordship, it notes the fact that apart from Rajasthan,
You are
UP,
100% correct.
yes, yes,
Whatever you are out, this argument is very appealing.
I have,
But yes,
Yes.
one problem.
I agree. So you dealt with
They-
this. Correct. Correct.
Get it?
Correct. So
There is a difference.
correct. So now the date for reckoning is the first question.
Got it?
No, I'm sorry.
You see, from our judgment,
Correct.
August,
Yes.
no appointment.
After 25th November 21.
Appointment, not even selection.
Correct. So after 25th November 21, anybody who issued advertisements were doing so at their peril, which is why 3 other states apart from Rajasthan came to this court. Your lordships had them all as parties and said, we're taking the facts of Rajasthan, we'll take a look at Rajasthan and give our judgment based on Rajasthan. Secondly, this is not the first application. This is not the first special bench of your lordship disturbing yourself at 2 o'clock. We've been before you before. No. So the question is, those clarification applications, what were the prayers there and what your lordship said there? They asked for the same thing. They said prospective. They said allow it to be prospective. Your lordship said no, nothing doing. In one case, it was dismissed. In 2 cases, it was withdrawn. In the 4th case, which is Bihar, your lordships particularly said, while Bihar is not a party before us in these proceedings, we believe that the judgment in Devesh Sharma will be fully implemented by the state of Bihar without passing that direction, and said that all consequential advertisements, notifications, etc., after 2018, not 23, not even 21, from 2018, all of them would go. That's what your lordships directed, which is why now you have a Bihar High Court judgment. And if your lordship were to disturb this, the Bihar High Court judgment follows Devesh Sharma, against which, if another date is given, apart from this one application of Madhya Pradesh, you'll find an SLP of Bihar, you'll find other applications, and Devesh Sharma will be opened up all over again.
Your Lordship, a wrong statement has been
Now,
made with
allow me
the MA that was filed. It was not on behalf of appointed candidates.
That's not on,
Let him
that's,
finish.
there are 5 applications. I don't know which one this is particular. Now, if your lordship will just take up that compilation. This is to show you that fully aware of the Supreme Court's interim order that your lordships passed in the Rajasthan matter, Madhya Pradesh said that all appointments would be the subject matter of the final order of the apex court. So now the advertisements that they issued should have told these new candidates coming in ineligible that look, we have made this statement before the High Court. It's going to be subject matter of all proceedings. It's not a simple matter of saying that they were caught unawares. Nobody was caught unawares. Everybody knew. All the other states, all the other applicants who were B.Ed candidates had intervened before this court, made arguments, many of them by counsel present today. Now see the advertisement dates of Madhya Pradesh, which is relevant.
After this.
2 advertisements.
But only one,
Talk over.
my learned friend has something to say. Lord, if you-
Otherwise, we will not understand anything.
Yes.
The 2 advertisements which were issued
It's
by
19th
Madhya Pradesh
October,
on 19th October 2022
and 16th November.
and 16th November 2022.
After this order.
This is both after the order of the judgment of the Rajasthan High Court, which was not stayed by this court, and the High Court's interim order in Madhya Pradesh. Interestingly, what the Rajasthan High Court did was to quash the notification. Therefore, B.Ed couldn't take part. When they came to your lordships in SLP, the B.Ed candidates as well as the state, your lordships did not stay the judgment and said that all appointments made pursuant to the Rajasthan High Court judgment is subject to the outcome of this. That means without B.Ed candidates, appointments were made, and therefore it would be subject matter or subject to the outcome of Devesh. So if Devesh finally decided to reverse the Rajasthan judgment, then the B.Ed candidates would get their rights for the first time. That is what happened in Rajasthan. Same has to follow suit for all the states, and that's what your lordships have said. Now, I've shown your lordships the interim order, which makes it clear that it will be subject to the outcome. Outcome has come now. Those who have suffered this order can't say, sorry, ignore that order completely. I'm not even placing it before your lordships. Let the clock starting from the judge. Yes.
My lord, same has happened in Calcutta High Court as well.
But I just want to tell your lordships 2 things. Yeah. He's
Is it possible to create a breach force?
It's there. It's there. We have to do it. There is already.
No format of a bridge goes even today.
No, my lord, let me
All of the papers.
let me tell your lordships 2 things. Just 2 things.
If something is deficient, definitely on behalf of the government, we are ready to undertake it. There is absolutely no
And
problem.
second, how many vacancies are there countrywide right now in these institutions, the primary?
It'll have to be state-wise, Manoj.
My lord, let me tell your lordships. Let me tell your lordships 2 things. Firstly, after the Rajasthan judgment, your lordship recollects, we had relied on it. The Himachal High Court on 26 November 2021 took a diametrically opposite view, did not follow Rajasthan, said 28th October notification is valid and needs to be followed. So,
That is what they may not be knowing about Rajasthan.
no, it is
No, no, no,
now.
What,
That was the 25th, that was the 26th.
my lord, what my lord prevails is your lordship's judgment. My lord, divergent views do not matter.
And Calcutta High Court Division Bench also took the view that notwithstanding Rajasthan, so the notification is valid in the jurisdiction of Calcutta, that notification was relied upon and appointments made. So really the cutoff, really the act falls.
With due respect to Narayan Singh,
The act really falls on the day when your lordships decided is point number one. Point number two, they have not given us this compilation of judgments they are relying on.
Who are they? I mean, they're not even parties here.
So far as we have been able to learn,
It's not even a Madhya Pradesh batch, my lord. I'm sorry, we came here for one application.
this
Narayan Singh, you are taking your lordship to
the
that.
appointees of Madhya Pradesh, and I am also appearing for the appointees of Bihar, whose SLP is in the pipeline.
Oh.
And
No, you've already been appointed.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
On SLP, you are challenging Bihar's order.
yes. There are
How will, on what?
As a counsel, he is in Bihar also.
yes.
Clients are different. Well, that's
Now, no.
But that judgment.
Yes, I am for
Exactly.
I am for Divesh. I am Divesh Sharma. So I am only saying, my lord, supporting the application of the solicitor, saying it should be prospective, because these are people who have got
The review judge.
your lordships may consider. My lord, only a minute.
Saying perspective does not solve the problem. We are trying to give a comprehensive.
Yes,
My lord,
everybody
what?
does the job on that day.
Only a minute. My lord, your lordships may consider saying, oh, those who are appointed after the judgment are not entitled.
Prospective or retrospective.
Number two,
Yes.
The law has to be retrospective.
Exactly.
So any
unless your lordship says prospective.
They have not said.
It's not said. Yes.
correct.
And the courses they will have to undergo. The wellness.
As-
Bridge course they will have to undergo.
Course, my lord. There is no bridge course.
They are the actual qualified persons.
Yes.
But may I just submit, my lord, only one thing, my lord.
And march ahead of them. And many of them.
They must
100,000
undergo.
100,000 of us.
My lords, we are 1 lakh and the jobs are only 11,500 odd. And we are qualified.
filled
And
up.
we are qualified and they are occupying them. And they can go to secondary and whatever other. We can't.
That is exactly the point, my lord.
lot of vacancies already are in state. That's number one. Number two, they have
Correct.
that these persons, if at all allowed to be retained, and then only allowed permitted to teach people that
I'll not respond.
that can, if you can.
See, the
May I-
B.Ed can go to
There is
secondary.
no bridge course, my lords. We have got it with RTI. There is no bridge course. There is not even one B.Ed candidate. who's taken a bridge. In RTI, we have that information.
You come back on.
Actually, what is happening, this was happening with the new education. Now this BA, D8, this is all that should go.
Apparently.
Now there should be a one course of 4 years or 5 years, which may be equipped for
Everything included, all inclusive, yes.
Then you use your choice.
Lord, instead of 1 week, we have it 2 weeks, my lord, because this,
Take it up on fast.
yes.
But
we'll have
the
to-
high courts can proceed, I guess, because they are going to hear
No,
about
my lord, High
merit.
Court should not, my lord, High Court.
There is,
On merits.
there is,
Complicate the matter.
I could will.
My lord, that would come, there would be SLP.
Eventually, it shouldn't be a situation where Devesh Sharma comes once again on a
there
review.
is one vital
No, Lord.
thing, Lordship. There is already a writ petition, Lordship, where we have thought that the all appointments made after 28/6/2018 should be quashed. And Lordship have issued notice in that, Lord, that I have annexed the order, Lord, in my IA 54821.
At 2 p.m.
Please.
On that date, Union of India.
Union is not a party. I'll take, my lord, I'll request someone. Madhya Pradesh, my lord, I'm for the Madhya Pradesh. I'm told, yes.
Devesh there, and Devesh
Your notification.
Anyway, my lord, I'm here, my lord, that I can always request the concerned department.
To apply this code about apply this code on 2 points. So, the first is how many vacancies in primary schools are still there across the country, all the states and union territories. II, secondly, if there is a bridge course operating through which the B.Ed candidates can train themselves up to make their qualification at par with DLED candidates.
Or, yes, or you can get this course done immediately from this open university.
Your lordships may say appointed B.Ed candidate.
Appointed.
I'm saying something against me, my lord. Appointed B.Ed candidate.
That is struck down.
No, I'm sorry, my lords. It appears that that's been struck down by this court. Okay.
My lords, that was struck down.
Anyway, on this,
We'll place it on record. We'll place it. Certainly.
No,
We'll-
but
we'll-
in the meanwhile, may I ask what will be done for us? Because we have been left out. We have succeeded in every single court, and at the end, we are being told that we won't
You
get
suc-
anything.
You failed in the competition. That
No,
was
I
the
didn't
problem.
fail anywhere. I didn't fail. You are thrown out by the Supreme Court.
By hearing West Bengal, my lord, the board has already
Anyway,
decided
my
that
lord,
they are
I'm
going
not
to
that serious. I can't talk like this, my lord.
Mr. Mehta,
Only
Everyone,
Mr. Mehta.
everyone.
Only Mr. Mehta. I
This is
must
the
admit,
universal problem.
it's only Mr. Mehta
Based,
because
your lordship,
he has a unique talent.
If lordship conducts, my lord, a voting, it would be 99 versus 1.
Yes, you'll be the one.
so we can have wage relaxation.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Your lordships,
There is a,
if your lordships are looking
Lord,
at a
therefore, I am able
constructive
to
way
laugh,
out,
my lord.
if your lordships are looking for a constructive way out, I'm sure the learned SG will come back with whatever the numbers are. But eventually, it shouldn't be a situation.
No, my lord.
No, when I'm on my feet, I'm sure I shouldn't be interrupted.
so there is a writ.
Lord, your lordship should not be interrupted. Should
Lordship,
not
there is-
interrupt
there
him.
is-
Lord, now he has his zone of consideration expanded to your lordship.
Because I
I
think
think it's done.
audience should be equitably.
No, he
equally-
says your lordship should not interrupt when he is on his leg.
Misattribute as usual.
Have our allotted times without.
That's all. That's all we want.
State and because we are the persons who actually have to do it. There is a petition saying that all contracts subject at least either tag petition or that petition.
we are not saying anything, we are just,
Your lordship will consider that.
That is what you do it. Because it's a primary.
That is not just
No, that
অনলাইন হওয়ার সময় লাস্ট কথা দেখবি সেটাই শুনতে পাচ্ছি
he has created this mess.
দেখতে পাচ্ছেন কি হচ্ছে মানে অন্য কোনো ডিভাইসে লগ ইন করা যায় লাস্ট পোর্শনটা শুনতে পাবেন
Calcutta High Court, in view of Ram Charan Maurya's judgment, did not choose to follow Rajasthan.
My lord,
That's the right.
Ramkrishna Maurya special.
Which year is Ram Charan Maurya?
Is 20. Though there was
And-
this was an ancillary issue. Main issue.
Lord, let us take, my lord, your lordship.
this is
My lord,
Your lordship's word will be the final word, my lord.
Right. That's right.
All high courts taking different contrary views, my lord, have no relevance.
Created all this mess. It is. In your meetings, your officer said that B.Ed is a higher qualification
the
than.
minister said sitting in his chamber without consulting NCT. That is.
That-
I-
But in any case, all that is now water under the bridge. Your lordships have given a final verdict. I would agree with this application to say any appointment made before your lordship's final word should be protected is the request to the court because there was a lot of fluidity in the whole law till that point of time. And these are, my lord, we are fighting in a court of law. These are small teachers. Somebody has given up jobs.
So are we.
Somebody's got married on the point that you have got a job.
But what happens to us?
So therefore,
I don't understand. What happens to us?
They have a point.
Well, let us not go into it. If need be, we will assist your lordship.
If they really go technical, then they win.
No, no, no.
We have another problem.
Yes.
They are interim.
Yes.
And my lord,
Not the interim.
on the lighter side, on this, my lord, if your lordship like to have a poll here, my lord, I will win on my proposition.
But we
Out of fear.
First April, you don't have any constitutional bench to address.
Yeah. Right, my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good-
One last
Good day.
request, again, one last request, because I am in the state of UP, that in that writ petition, lordships have issued notice. That will affect me not, because
No, no.
any.
Is it before us?
It's
It
before
is
just
before your lordship, Lord. It's before your lordship. Presided by your lordship, your honorable justice.
not the special bench, but it's before Justice
Before
Boss.
justice.
Okay, is it coming in one of these ways?
Yes, Lord, it is coming in within a week, Lord.
So you find us.
Or lordship, I will give a number to the court master if they made, because that has not be, that will affect in any case, Lord, because there are
Same
certain,
bench combination has to release.
because that also relies upon judgment of Devesh Kumar, my lord.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. So not,
when the matter is called on, you remind us.
lordship, because it has not been, every time it gets deleted, that is why I am saying.
That cannot be helped.
I will get the number to the court master, my lord, right now.
I don't
That
think it
maybe
should be
that,
tagged.
because,
There's enough time.
I don't think it should
Obliged
be
to-
taxed. I think it should be dealt with separately.